I am so sick of people saying that love is all women is fit for. Louisa May Alcott, author of Little Women. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. GEN, Global Education Network, and Vision for Excellence welcomes you all to our webinar, to today's webinar, Women in Leadership, Breaking Barriers and Empowering Change. Thank you, Mudeen Bujan, GEN founder, and Dr. James Bangwisi, VIEW African Counselor. We are so glad to have you here, have all of you here to listen to all our women speak about empowering in the whole world. I will present our host, our founders, the two men that are responsible for having this webinar. Mudeen Bujan, he is from Bangladesh. He is a tutor and a teacher. He is the founder and administrator of Virtual Educators Collaboration, VEC. He is the founder and organizer at Global Education Network, GEN or GEN. He is the district ambassador at A2I, Aspire to Innovate. He is lecturer in accounting at IQBAL Memorial Government College. He is the former president at Virtual Educators Collaboration, VEC. And he is the former secretary at Rural Club at Feni Aparopa. Thank you, Mudeen Bujan.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to all of our today's webinar. You know that Global Education Network is a platform for our education, for our next generation, for the people across the globe. So we know that our today's webinar's topic is Women in Leadership, and we are now leading by women, and we see that our high-profile leadership, our main leader and our global executive leader is Porina Shuzia. She is woman, and our today's moderator also women, and our Global Education Network board of directors 11 member. From 11 member, 6 or 7 member from women. So men and women all are the part of our life and our partner of our life, and by helping someone to another one, by helping one to another, we can success in our life, we can make a good family, we can make a better generation, better future, and we can make our world, we can make our environment, we can make a successful world, and we can make an environment of education. So I hope our today's webinar will focus in these topics, and I hope all of our today's attenders will attend or will stay or will remain in this webinar from the first to last. And I think our today's webinar will very successful webinar, and our all of the speaker will give their best, and we will hear their speech, and we can learn some things from today's topic and today's speaker. Thanks to all. Okay, thank you, our moderator.
Thank you, Mudeen. Thank you for your words. It is very important to know that women is empowering the world. And it is important, and we are very grateful that we could work together with men also, right? We are not separated, and we have to work together. This world is made by men and by women. Now I'm going to present Dr. James Vanwesa, PhD from Congo. He is doctorate in human resources management from Vision for Excellence International, University, USA. He is a doctorate in divinity from International Kingdom University, USA. He has a master in human resources in management from Medicine School in Business, USA. He has a master in projects management, bachelor in social science from ULM, DR Congo, international diploma in training from the Third Asia, and many other trainings. He is a counselor in Africa, a Vision for Excellence International University, VIU. He is chairman of the board of directors of the Volunteers Organization for Reconciliation and Development in Great Lake countries. He is an African representative of International Institute of Influencers. He is lecturer at several academic institutions, such as Vision for Excellence International University, USA, Independent University of Mengwa, DR Congo. He is Advocare International College of USA, Bethel Biblical Institute, India, and Rima Bible School, UK. Those are some. And he is an author of several books. Thank you and welcome, Dr. James Vanwesa. Dr. James, are you with us? No, I guess he is.
Please check her name. We need to make we need to make co-host. Okay, please. Please. I need to know her name, please, or his name.
Dr. James Vanwesa.
Okay. Dear Dr. James, you can now unmute yourself. Okay. Please, I need to know all of our speaker for the next time.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for this opportunity. Hello, everyone. Thanks to the staff of both Vision for Excellence International University of America and the Global Education Network for this opportunity. And thanks in particular to Ms. Corina for this time, as well as to all the participants for your consideration. Speaking about women in short, based on many other responsibilities that we're having today, let me address or express my attitude of thanking my predecessor and colleague, the founder of the NERD, Global Education Network. Thanks a lot for your short speech, which is clear, straight, and very important. I salute and humbled. Thanks a lot, sir. Well, using this opportunity, let me say in a word or 2 to 3 paragraphs that the basic unity of society is women. As a woman makes a family, family makes a home, and homes make society. So we should never think that a society will come into existence without contribution of women. It's not possible. We all know that without education, there is no development. No development is possible without education. But we hereby forget that the first and the best school of a child is its mother's love. So a good, healthy society does not automatically emerge on its own and stand firm. No, it requires the strong hands of women. From the very beginning, it is the woman who teaches you. Women are the many contributors in building a strong society. Women have shouldered the family responsibilities like cooking, cleaning, child rearing, and sculpting their personality since the time immemorial. Lately, women have also begun to pursue careers, thereby not only instilling the much needed feeling of self-worth in themselves, but also providing financial support to their loved ones. Financial independence for self and also simultaneously aiding in economic growth of the nations. As I've read one of article, for example, according to the six economic censuses, an estimated 13.5 million women-owned enterprises are creating direct employment for 27 million people. That is women, in leadership. So with women becoming entrepreneurs, for example, it's a win-win situation for everyone. After all, women empowerment does affect the socio-economic situation positively. Time management skills and a passion to learn, a zeal to work have always been a woman's strength, which help her to walk the line, balancing the personal and the professional front perfectly. So it's pertinent, very pertinent to note that an empowered woman will also raise an empowered child, which is the foundation for a progressive tomorrow. But unfortunately, I've come to understand that there are some barriers that, hinders women leadership from now being well developed. For example, we have what I call annulled stereotypes. All the stereotypes means it's like, because men have been leaders for so long, the traits associated with leadership are often thought of as masculine and not viewed as favorably when women exhibit the work. We have the second barrier, which I call fewer connections. Women are good in leadership, but they have few connections. For example, when you come to connectivities, you will see men surpass women in having the network to learn about opportunities and find mentors and sponsors to champion their advancement. We have like what we call bias and discrimination. Sexual harassment, for example, hostile work environment, and subtle barriers are still obstacles. Women of color face even further obstacles to their advancement, and as a result are less likely to women into leadership role. We have another barrier that is hindering women leadership to a good development. Is what we call lack of flexibility. Balancing work and family can be a challenge that limits women, from seeking leadership roles. I've come to understand that workplaces are still, designed a dedicated ordination of male and female domestic roles. Because of time, I therefore represent by representing the Vision for Excellence National University of America today, I'm recommending the promotion of women leadership all over the world. Because just by promoting one woman, we are promoting the whole nation, as I've said it. Oh my God, what if we promote every single woman? I can see a new shining world, modern society, marvelous community. Then how do we promote this women leadership? Easily and simply, we can begin, by our families, from our own families. Yes. To begin, families should encourage women to dream big and bring ideas to a consequence. We can as well provide the much needed financial support for investing into their enterprises, which can be, a major handle removed from her path or their path. Spousal support to erase the fear and imbalance the women, may create within their work, and the family priorities can work wonders for their confidence level. We should not forget before concluding this page that family concern can nip many entrepreneurial ideas in the bud. And to avoid this, a reliable house help can be arranged, or juries can be distributed amongst the family members, and not leaving these only for women. Families, can experience the ultimate sense of belonging through the tender care. The tender care, and I repeat, tender care of the lady of the house, those who are being called the lady of the house. And business, economy, and societies benefit largely from these women when they step out in a dynamism and capability. Therefore, investing in women is good for all, because when you invest in women, the profits are for everyone to share. In conclusion, thanks a lot for this opportunity. But as a woman, never look down on yourselves, as you are the pillars of humanity. Thanks for your time. Thanks a lot. The ball over to you, our moderator. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. James. So important words. Thank you for empowering women. And as you said, it is very important. Women are the base of a family. Women have many barriers. One of the most important barriers, the barriers that we must do something to change is education. Many girls still can't have education in their countries. So we must do something. And GEN is doing a lot to have women empowering themselves with education. Thank you. We will begin today with our speakers. I in advance apologize if I don't pronounce correctly your names. And we will start. I will ask each one of you to please introduce yourself with a very brief bio. And our first speaker, Jaloria Rakhmatova. Jaloria Rakhmatova, are you here? No. Well, I will go with our second speaker, and in case that our speakers present themselves afterwards, then we will retake them. Eshmurodov Gurshibek. Esh Mudov Kushlipek. Maybe they're not ready. Esh Murodov Susdigbek. Our speakers, can you please raise your hand if you are present with us?
Please repeat the speaker's name.
Omina is Moilova.
I'm here.
Omina?
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
I have made co-host the previous time.
Thank you.
Should I
Thank
open
you.
my camera?
Yes, you may open your camera and
Okay, you
your micro. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, it's very dark. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay. Go ahead. Thank you. Welcome, Omina.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, good evening, dear teachers, friends.
We cannot hear you, Omina.
Topic of the conversation is women in leadership. I realized that I must participate in this forum. Okay, now let me introduce you myself. My name is Amina and my surname is Ismailova. I'm 17 years old and currently I'm a high school student. I live in the capital of Uzbekistan in Tashkent city. At the same time, I work as a main leader in Youth Union of Uzbekistan. Well, now I need to tell you about an organization in Uzbekistan. In our republic, there's a very large organization called Youth Union, which is an organization that discovers young leaders in our country. According to it, young leaders are elected every year in classes, schools, districts, cities, and even the republic. Well, I have been elected as a leader in this organization since my elementary school. Currently, I'm working as a main leader of the city of Tashkent and a member of the leadership team in the republic. While working in this organization, we organize various useful projects for young people, for our peers, for children, for students. For 1 year, we organized about 100 different projects, and we reached thousands of young people with leaders. And we were happy if someone benefited through our projects of education, culture, ecology, kindness, sport, and others. Also, with the leaders, we participate in big projects in the Republic. Also, we try to stand out among the youth with our knowledge, behavior, and leadership. While working as a leader in this organization for more than 10 years, I faced many situations, learned, taught, shared experience, and realized that leadership is a huge responsibility. Working in a team requires great strength and intelligence. A true leader does not work only for himself. A true leader works for the team. A true leader is ready for different situations in the team. And the true leader should find correct solutions to problems. And I'm proud to be a leader in this organization, Youth Union of Uzbekistan. Also, I'm proud to be an example that girls also can be a leader. Also, girls also have their place in the society. Yes, women can also be leaders, and the female leaders can encourage girls in the whole society to study, to learn, and develop. And one more thing is clear that women should always try to study, learn, and develop. As women study, search, and work on themselves, she can educate an entire generation, I think. That's all what I wanted to say.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. What an important part of leadership. What an example of being a women in leadership, Omina. Thank you for sharing your experience, and you are very, very correct. A woman, a leader does not only look for in himself, herself or himself. They
Yes.
look for everyone, for the benefit of all of their followers. So it is
Thank
very
you.
important, and congratulations for being part of that organization and being a great leader. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Promoting an education for women, and promoting so many things, so many benefits for women in your country. Thank you very much, and
Thank you very much.
congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
And we have Mirza Hussein. Can you raise your hand if you are here, Mirza? Well, I did see Dr. Mansour Ali Darasi. Can you open your micro, please? Dr. Mansour Ali.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
giving me an opportunity. Good evening, everyone. I hope so. The role of the women cannot be denied in any field. So, according to even Michelle Obama, the wife of even the President Obama, she believed that no country can ever truly flourish if it stifles the potential of its women and deprives itself if the itself of the even contributions of half of its citizens. I believe that yes, the role of the women cannot be denied if but the provided that we are going to even give them the equal opportunity in all walks of in the all fields of even knowledge. Even Oprah, even Winfrey, she believed that the world's most prominent women leaders show the importance of honesty, courage, impact, and decisive action in leadership. Now, see, means the women can even play an excellent role in all in fields of knowledge, provided we give them the equal opportunity, equal chance, and even respect, so that they can grow, they can even contribute in the existing even uh, in every field of knowledge. I was even reading even a research paper even of even Agrawal et al. 2023. He was of the view that this study focused on even a social intervention to understand and bring about change in the socio-economic status of women in rural India. In this study uses an intersectionality lens to make sense of the data, reality, and reflects on how intersectional positions are altered when women are economically empowered, either through training or through a proper organization or both. In even another study of Agrawal in 2019, women in in urban area have more freedom and opportunities in terms of education and gainful employment in comparison to those living in rural India. Now see, where they are still not a part of the organization labor market. Again, most of their life is spent in household chores and they are dependent on men. Their husband or male family head for their financial needs. Their household work at home is not accounted for in monetary terms, as it not recognized in the society as legitimate labor. This lack of recognition because of lack of active participation in the economy exacerbate gender discrimination and gender marginalization. Moreover, now see, yes, ma'am. Am I audible? Yes.
Yes, yes, you are. Go
Okay.
ahead. Yes, we are listening.
So it's necessary that social enterprises and women's involvement in small scale business can improve their social standing status. So sustainable development goals by achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls can be attained if public sector increases resources that encourage women to participate in social entrepreneurial activities initiated by various governmental and NGOs. Given the discriminatory environment against women in India, entrepreneurship can empower women as it helps them to attain the ability to take action. So now see, in every field, the women can play active role if they are given an equal opportunity. I hope so the role of even the women cannot be denied, and the country cannot make headway economically in every field without involving the women participation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Mansour Ali. Yes, we need women to go out in the world and show that we are important too, that we could be leaders, that we could do a lot to change the world. And it is very important to be recognized. It is very important for us to have those human rights that in some countries, it is very sad that we don't have them. Yes, thank you very much for your speech. Now, let's welcome Dr. Esima. Esima Naudi from Nigeria. Please, can you open your micro? Esima. Esemba, maybe. I am sorry if I don't pronounce your names correctly. I think that we have you here. You are present with us. Okay, well, we will go back with you. Let's see. Kapil Bargava.
Hi.
Kapil,
So,
thank you.
my sincere namaskar to everyone. First of all, thank you, Rita Angua, for giving me this opportunity, and whosoever present, my sincere regards to all grateful that I am just getting this opportunity to share my views on this very important topic. I believe that I just tell you about myself. I am a company founder and a marketing trainer as well. And I strongly believe that to run a society, both males and female are equally important. And it is not about having a competition between the two genders. It is about that both the genders are equally important for the correct governance and the proper administration. I also believe that people, whether it be male or the female, or the women or the male, they should have the opportunity to recognize their potential, who they are, what they are aimed to in the life, and what are their futuristic goals. And then, if they realize their potential, I think they have the full authority to pursue their dreams and the life project. So, as a company owner, we have been working so much for the women empowerment because I feel that it is a kind of great responsibility of a man if equal opportunity is given and the chance is given to women who are into, irrespective of where they come from, what is the background, what is the study culture, what is the schooling, it doesn't matter. What matters is that they are breaking the shackles and they are putting behind all the kind of genres that the patriarchy has drawn, so that they all are leaving behind and they are moving ahead shoulder to shoulder. So with that particular mindset, I want that every other woman, if they stand for herself, I think that is a possibility that can change the entire world. Not only change, but revolutionize the thing, like Martin Luther King and various other leaders have. So there are examples of women leaders as well across the globe, where they have been into the bureaucrats as well, and various other, even the government agencies, where they have really transformed the way that people. So our way as a kind of intellectuals dealing with few respected people, my way would be that if we try to change the mindset and the visionary dream of people, that with the way they think, I think we are creating an impact. So that is a kind of huge thing. And my only appeal to all when my hand folded will be that try to educate people in the right manner, not only because of the gender biasing. So this thing has to create an impact on a huge thing, because the ripple effect is very much very enormous, and this is quite enormous that can bring even the thunder storms and all every other thing face. So that's all. So thank you once again for giving me this opportunity and the light. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Kapil, it's true. We have a lot of men recognized through these years for helping human rights, for helping and being part of the history in the whole world. But we also have a lot of women that are behind these men, a lot of women that have been, maybe they have not been recognized as men have, but they have also done a lot for humanity. Thank you very much, Kapil, for your words. Okay, we still have some other speakers. I hope that Dr. Esemba is ready now. Is she having difficulty with her audio, with her micro? Is there any other speaker ready to present? We still have a couple of speakers, but we don't know if we have their names correct in the chat. Can you please raise your hand or open your micro so we could listen to you? Dr. Rasheen Kandarpali. We see you. Could you open your micro, please? Rajinder, Dr. Rajinder. Kapil, Dr. Kapil. Thank you.
Yes, you can unmute now. Okay.
Okay, good evening. I'm Dr. Kapil from Chandigarh, India. So on this day, we are very happy to announce that we are talking on a very pertinent topic, that is women empowerment. They are in leadership, and as far as the leadership is concerned, it is no doubt that women of the world, they are all along on the stage. And you know, India is today organizing G20, and in G20 you will find that the premier are ladies from all over the world. They are reaching India. So that is a citation that the women are already in power, they are already doing very well in the society, but still we have to find out that the potential which the ladies are having, do they really organize in a well-established manner or not? This depends upon the local conditions, the financial conditions, and the society at large. There is no doubt as far as the qualification of ladies is concerned. They are very well qualified now, and they are in all fields going ahead. As you know, in Chandrayaan, no more than 25 ladies have participated in Chandrayaan mission, and they are working on word technology. That gives an indication that the women are in no way behind the screen. They are on the stage, they are doing all well, and they are managing the affairs of the organizations very well. I'll find that even in India, the ladies have also organized very well organized business in the world. So that gives an indication that the women are no longer now behind the screen. They have their own potential, they have their own viewpoint, and the only thing is that everybody should help the women. As far as I bring here a religious sect of India, that in India we worship the ladies. You will find that a small kid, when she takes birth, we consider that she is the mother. She has to, we worship the ladies here, and till they become the childhood, they cross the childhood, they enter the main stream of the education. And in education also, the ladies are doing very well, and they are pursuing PhD degrees, scientific degrees, and all others management degrees. So that finds that the women are on the path of progress. but still we have certain constraints which the ladies are also having while they are working on some aspect. But the society at large, they should have, number one, they should give a priority for ladies to manage the things. Number one, they should be helped in all along the when the job is being done, and the people, they should offer the benefits and the opportunity for the ladies to excel. As we discuss the leadership, we must recognize that leadership is no a gender base. True leadership is about qualities such as vision, determination, empathy, and the qualities transcends stereotype and social expectations. It is heartening to witness the growing recognition of the fact it is more and more women are in influential roles in business, politics, academia, and technology. I am confident that the conversation, insight, and the corrections that we will emerge from the event will contribute significantly to the ongoing journey. Let us commit to amplify the voice of the women, advocate their rightful place in the leadership roles for fostering into the environment where breaking barriers is the norm and not the exception. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Kapil. Very interesting. It is true. We have a lot of women all around the world working in different areas. It is very important. We cannot separate exactly our job. Okay, thank you, Dr. Kapil. Thank you very much for your words. Yes, go ahead, Ben. Ben, you are raising your hand. You can speak now, please. Mudin, can Ben open his micro, please?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to make a little contribution to this topic, women in leadership. First of all, we quickly want to refer us to the scripture, the Bible. In the Bible, we saw a woman who led a very serious battle against the enemies of Israel, against the enemies of the Israelites. We saw Deborah stepping up where men failed to take responsibility. We saw Deborah, when you read the book of Judges, you see that story there, where Deborah stepped up to take responsibility to lead the Israelites in a battle that saw the Israelites defeating the enemies in that battle. So when you talk about women in leadership in the Bible in the past, currently in our days, we are seeing great women who step up to take responsibilities in leadership roles, and they did very well. And I think in our days, we should encourage women to take leadership roles in our society, in our organization, in our churches. We should encourage women to take leadership role. I want to seriously advocate that women be given chances to lead at various levels. Thank you. This is just a very brief one. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben, for reminding us that women have been present as leaders ever since the Bible. Yes, sometimes, as I said before, sometimes women are not recognized, but they have always been there. They have always done. Thank you very much. Okay. Esima, can you open your micro, please? Esima Nabu? Sonu Kumar, please. Are you ready? Kumar? Sonu?
Okay, now we can unmute. Okay, Sonu Kumar, please.
There we have Sonu Kumar. I could see. Can you open your micro?
No question, ma'am. All camera open. Beautiful picture. Taken a picture. Thank you.
Okay, now now all of participants can open camera and unmute yourself. Okay.
Are there any questions? Anyone who wants to share a few words with us about women as leaders? No, I guess we don't have no questions and no comments. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, all the speakers. We have heard interesting information about women during this whole world, during these years in history. We heard Ben talking about a very important woman in the Bible. And we have heard all these speakers. Oh, yes, go ahead, Sonu. You wanna speak? No? Okay, thank you. And we can mention many women. All okay. Thank you, Dr. Esima. She's having some problems with her network. Yes, that's why she can't speak today. Okay, we can mention a lot of women that have been leaders during the whole world and during this whole history. We have a lot of women that in all the areas. We could talk about Rosa Parks in the 1950s, that she is an icon because she was the first woman that began the civil rights movements in the United States. We could also mention Amelia Earhart. She was the first woman that flew across the Pacific Ocean. Malala, that she is a very young woman that that fought for the girls' rights, for little girls' rights. We could talk about Ruth Bader, that she was the first Jewish woman that was able to work in the Supreme Court. Marie Curie, that was the first woman that won the Nobel Prize and was the first person, not being a man, that won 2 Nobel Prizes. We could talk about Jane Austen, that changed literature in the whole world. Sally Ride, which was the first woman to travel to space. Princess Diana, which showed a different view of what a princess could be. Mother Teresa, that also won a Nobel Prize, and that she showed us what charity was, what community was all around the world. About Eleanor Roosevelt, which was the first woman and was the woman that wrote the Human Rights Declaration. And I could go and still speak on and on and on and on and continue talking about women that have been very important to this whole world, that have been leaders for every single area in our humanity. But well, we have time, and we are very pleased. GEN is very pleased to have you here and hope that you can continue. If you're not part of GEN, please don't think about it and register and be part of this great experience that we are in the whole world. We have teachers learning. We have women that are not able to go to school that have been learning through this platform. So please join us, and thank you very much for being here. Mudin, would you like to say some words before we close our section today?
Just, I'd like to request Corina Suzia for say something. Yeah, Corina.
Corina is having quite a bit problems, so she won't be able to give us our closing remarks.
Okay. Thank you, our dear moderator. Thanks to all of our today's speaker and all of our attendance. The session was very great for us, and I think we'll arrange this kind of great session in future, and people will stay with us, and our today's attendance will stay with us. Okay, and I want to give big thanks to our today's moderator and all of his speakers and all of attendance on the behalf of Global Education Network. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much to all. Please fill the attendance form so you could receive your diploma, your attendance diploma. Thank you for being with us. Hope to see you very soon.
Please, all camera open, taken a picture.
Okay, can everyone open their cameras, please? Let's take the picture.
Corina ma'am, please camera on.
Corina's having quite a bit of problems with her network.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you. From Nigeria, Ben Ikbefa.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So
Have
can
a
I
great
stop
weekend,
now?
all of you.
Can I stop now? Yeah, moderator, can I stop now?
Yes, thank you, Mudin.
Okay,
We
okay.
are finished. Thank you. Great weekend.